get into this shit.
Let's get into it.
What the fuck is going on? The special guest.
What it is. What it be like.
Vegeta.
Yeah, you see the Vegeta style. I'm doing well. You feel me? Doing all right. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all too.
Everything good, my
Good to see y'all too. What y'all been up to, man? It's been a little minute.
Yeah, we try to keep it, keep shit.
Try and get niggas we try and bring out the best out of people, the best out of everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, try and get niggas promoted, try and get niggas face everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of talented brothers that we associate ourselves with. You know what I mean? And we just try and make it all the way around the board, get niggas media up. You know what I'm saying? Build niggas portfolio up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and what we got going on with Joey and Sis, you feel me? Like, we try and create a foundation where if niggas can't go nowhere else and talk about this rap shit or the strains and the stresses or whatever it may cause, they can always come here and unload in a non-biased place. Like, can't nobody, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that foundation where, like, whatever a nigga going through might help the next motherfucker excel. You know what I'm saying? And niggas need to hear them trials and tribulations that niggas go through, because niggas be thinking shit be just peachy. But it's shit that be happening behind the scenes. It's shit that niggas don't see. It's shit that niggas do see and turn a cheek to, or, you know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that go on.
Bro?
Yeah, man.
Where you been at, bro? Let's talk about it, yo. Where you been at, bro?
We gonna talk about it.
I know you got the the brick by brick shit coming up. You feel me? My man Cole headlining the fucking card.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
On the RBE platform.
Yeah, man.
We need to talk about. We need to clear the air on some shit first before we get to the positive shit. Like, you got some shit you want to get off your chest, bro?
I mean, I would prefer it that way. Wait, can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, I probably should do it that way, because I want to like, the conversation should always leave on a high note, so I can end it with the positive shit. But like, yeah, like where I've been at, shit, man, I got kicked out the fucking group. You feel me? Like, I woke up the morning after after all that shit happened on the Twitter Spaces with Rock. Like, I know niggas probably seen Larry post like little clips of the space and everything that happened between like Rock. Me personally, I never went back and watched it, so I don't know if Larry was able to clip what Rock had said to Just Rebel or to me and Rebel before Murder and Pex got involved or whatever. But I don't know how it looks on YouTube. But the day after that, I was kicked out the group. I've been kicked out the group for 3 weeks. Like, you feel me? So nobody, you feel me? Nobody reached out. Well, nobody who was like close to the situation, let me say that, reached out for real. One person from staff, I had a brief conversation with, even though they really ain't had nothing to do with the situation. They sent me an invite back in the group, but me personally, I wasn't gonna accept that invite, because I'm like, yo, you ain't kicked me out of the group in the first place. You feel me? So it's like, I just felt some type of way. It's like, damn, yo, fuck, I get kicked out. I don't think I did anything warranted to get kicked out the group. You feel me? And if I did, a conversation could have most definitely been had. You feel me? But yeah, you feel me? I don't know. I just feel like in some ways, like, I'm just not respected how I need to be, for real. Like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, I don't feel like I've put in enough work. You feel me? I've done a lot. Like, I've ran laps around niggas. You feel me? Like, I in the last 4 years, I've done more than niggas who've been rapping for 12. You feel me? Like, I've touched platforms. I've done different shit. You feel me? I'm trying. I got different shit brewing behind the scenes for the city, for the state. You feel me? And that shit gets put on hold because of, oh, damn, nigga, you don't even look like, you feel me, you the nigga where you at, you feel me, and I am, you feel me, I'm like, that shit the crazy part, you feel me, like, yo, that shit just, it makes it look like I have no support, like, you feel me, and shit like that. So, I don't know, there's a lot of confusion right now between I guess me and the higher ups. I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna be. Can I say something? I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't know, like, until I seen that post. Remember we chopped it up on the post, and I was like, what? You know what I mean? Like, because we not in the know. You know what I'm saying? Because we not the people who run things. We just the artists and the media of this shit. So I honestly was like, I know this nigga, because I was like, I know this nigga 6'8" ain't getting his feelings and lead the group.
First was
because that's
like,
what I was under the impression. Shit.
It looked like we didn't think niggas kicked you out the group.
Right.
You feel me? And I think somebody made a post like, yo, y'all kicked 6 out the group, but I didn't see how whatever transpired.
Yeah, Rebel made a post saying that I got kicked out, and then like I remember my cousin, you feel me, Slick, Nick Jackson on Facebook, you feel me, Slick had told me that niggas was talking about me being quiet in the group. But I think Daryl had made a comment saying, like, oh yeah, you know, when 6 get quiet, he in his bag. But Slick had commented, he was like, nah, he got kicked out the group. You feel me? Or I would have been promoted. You feel me? I'm co-main event on the next RBE card.
Right,
you feel me? Like, this is the time where my promo, my support should be at the most high. You feel me? And I got kicked out the group without nothing said about it. You feel me? Like, without nothing being said. Still to this day, nothing has been said about it. I just chalked it up to it is what it is. You feel me? Like, I was trying to do something, like, so to break down the situation, like, I was advocating for Tay-Rock, you feel me, to throw some Baltimore battlers on a card, you know, people from pit fights and shit like that, because his initial tweet didn't have nobody from Baltimore on it. It wasn't until he made a tweet afterwards, then he started including, like, your murder, he name-dropped Smurf, Pex, and it wasn't until after he did that. Cool, you feel me? But it's like, he was trying to throw a URL card. I can't be on a URL card. I'm on RBE. So I gained absolutely nothing, you feel me, from like going up there and trying to, you know, fight for him to put some of my niggas on. You feel me? That didn't hurt. I could have shut the fuck up. You feel me? But I felt it in my soul. I'm like, yo, I'd be damned if some of my brothers get slighted, you feel me, on this opportunity, and this nigga trying to bring URL to Baltimore, you feel me? Because when I bring RBE to Baltimore, my niggas will be on it. You feel me? Mark my words. Like, timestamp, clip this. When I bring RBE to Baltimore, I'm going to make sure my niggas is on it. So, like, yeah, but, like, all in all, you feel me? He recanted his statement. Me and Rebel tried to, you know, explain to him in the spaces, like, our take on it, and the nigga wouldn't let us talk. You feel me? It's like, bro, like, there's no mute button in real life, you feel me? And that's why I like that. More, I was like, yo, Rock, I've been trying to pull up on you since March, you feel me? And I got the DMs from Caution, like, with proof saying I've been trying to talk to you about this shit, you feel me? So it's like, I don't know why we doing this weird shit up here on Spaces just because it's like 700 to 1,000 people watching. Nigga was up there saying that he don't know me, Rebel, this, that, and the third. Niggas been out with us numerous of times. We've chilled, kicked it, smoked it. Like, that's besides the point, you feel me? Niggas just be acting different, you feel me? Like, when the camera's on the spotlight on them, for real. So, and then, in that day, when everything happened on the Spaces, it was just really discouraging, for real, to see, like, some of my, like, some of the vets, you feel me, and some, you know, staff or whatever, and some, like, the people in Baltimore who have an actual voice not stand up for me and Rebel, you feel me? Like, two niggas who've really been putting in the fucking work, you feel me? Like, Rebel's been doing this shit since he was 16, you feel me? Like, and I've been doing this shit, kicking shit down, you know, since I started rapping here, you feel me? So this shit was a little discouraging. I had chopped it up with Murder afterwards, you feel me? He had told me that he, like, when he called me, he told me that he didn't know that all that shit happened for real, and that he had came late to the party. Yeah. Murder had told me he had came, you know, late to the party and shit like that, so, like, I understood that. But everything else, I'm just like, damn, like, everything else, I guess, wasn't worth the conversation, you feel me? And I know people could have called me about it, you feel me? Anybody could have called me about anything. Niggas called me for less. So, that situation happened. I woke up the next morning. I'm completely kicked out the group. I ain't got no access to the group.
So hold up. At what point was you in there for the whole conversation from the beginning, or did you come in like, you know what I mean? Like, at what point did you come into the Spaces?
All right. So when I initially came in, It from what Caution told me, I had came in right after Rock and Rebels interaction, which I had missed in real time. So I didn't see that happen. I just saw Rebel tweeting at Rock and shit. So then that's when I hopped into Spaces, and Rebel wasn't a speaker. So mind you, I didn't know that they just had the interaction. So I get invited up as a speaker or whatever, and I start talking, and I'm talking calm. I'm not talking no.
I was on that.
Yeah, I was talking calm, and mind you, the first statement I said was like, well, Rock, when you put that tweet up, you feel me, and like you not being from Baltimore, this that, and before I even got to my second sentence, the nigga cut me off. You feel me? Like the nigga cut me off and started wilding on me, and I'm like, Rock, why are you? Okay, bro. I said you're not from Baltimore. I didn't disrespect you. I said a fact. If it's a fact, then let it be that. Let me get to my point. You feel me? But the nigga never ever let me get to my point. And it's like, bro, I'm the nigga who brought this up. You feel me? 4 months ago. You feel me? I DM'd your girl. You feel me? About coming up to your crib in Edgewood, trying to have a conversation about doing something for Maryland as a whole, not just Baltimore. You feel me? Like I've been on this wave. I've been on that mindset. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, yo, I don't like. If niggas try to spin it like, oh, niggas don't feel like they getting the shine, they getting the praise, it can't be that for me, because I couldn't eat from this situation anyway. It's a URL situation. I'm on RBE. This is something I just want to do. I want to do genuinely, for my niggas, and you feel me. I want it to be a great look for the city. You feel me? I'd be damned if you throw a URL card, and I fuck with a. She swerve. I fuck with everybody over there. You feel me? I fuck with all the moles. Everybody who in Maryland. You feel me? Cuban. I fuck with all of them. But yo, you not gonna come to Baltimore and not have Baltimore on the card. And that's what that message said to me. In my opinion, when Rock put out that tweet. You feel me? So, and I stood on that. You feel me? And I don't feel like I was wrong for that. I don't feel like I was wrong for that at all. I didn't come in the group saying nothing crazy. I put in, like, after the Spaces, all I said was great disappointment with the Vegeta GIF walking away. Because I was walking away from the situation. I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Like, this how niggas feel?
I'm going to interject a little bit, right? Because I kind of seen how the shit played out, right?
Right.
And I think that ultimately, and this is what I've been saying the whole time, yo, I think the whole shit was just about timing. I think the whole shit was about timing. Because I think that if you would have came in from the beginning and you would have heard how it played out, you know what I mean? Like, you would have known that, like, maybe now I'm even not going to jump in right now and see, you know what I mean? And just see what they saying, or your approach would have been different. You feel me? Because that's what, like, I don't know what happened, yo, but for some reason I felt like when Murder got on there, I don't know if it's like because they don't have that type of relationship that y'all had, or they do, or like, I don't know, you feel me? But I feel like he actually gave Murder a chance to get his shit off. You know what I mean?
When we was trying to make the same point.
Right, y'all was trying to say the same shit, you feel me? So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck that was about. You know
that's kind of crazy though, you feel me? Like that right there, it's like, all right, I was trying to say the same thing this man was saying, but you didn't let me speak at all. I didn't get to my second sentence. You feel me? I'm like that, and that's what took me to the point. I'm like, all right, bro, I want to see you in person because you can't mute me in person. You feel me? Like niggas be that space be giving niggas a lot of power that they not used to having for real. Like you feel me? And they don't have that shit in real life. But like I definitely agree with you to the point where it's like if I sat back, you feel me? If I wasn't I was already in the conversation because I was like, I saw how Murder and Rebel was going on Twitter about it. You feel me? I saw the tweets. And I'm on go for my niggas. You feel me? Like I said, I'm not eating from this situation at all. So you feel me? My brothers feel slighted. Hey, I'm on. You feel me? I got you forever. You feel me? I'm going to war with God with you. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Like that's just how I come from. You feel me? So it is what it is. But I don't know, bro. Then it's like aftermath. I look stupid. You feel me? I feel like I look like I was doing the fucking most of nothing. You feel me? Because I end up. You feel me? Rock ended up like not even letting me make my point, and then to a good part of the masses, it looked like Pex, Murder, Hazzy, consistency, and then was like just taking up on Rock's side versus like me and Rebel was like, hold up, yo, like we all saying the same thing, but this nigga just blatantly disrespected us for no reason. Like, you feel me? And I'm taking up for y'all. But it's like,
that's like, it's like, yo, like, I think that goes back to the timing thing for me. You feel me? Because this was like all right, we announcing what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Let's have a discussion about how to make that happen. And that shit got sidetracked, and it just kept coming up about the you not from Baltimore shit. You feel me? And he already, that's like, you feel me? Like, that's like if somebody, like, if you know that like, there's something that annoyed them. You feel me? And then you bring that shit up anyway, and they like, yo, I'm trying to fucking do something. You know what I mean? Like, and he looking at it like that, yo, like, I'm trying to do something for the city. You feel me? And regardless, I felt like niggas was making shit about, and not you on this part, because, you know what I mean? Like you said, you didn't benefit from this at all. I'm talking about just the general consensus around the battle rap scene at the time was that niggas was taking it like Rock was supposed to bring URL to Baltimore for the battle rap niggas that's here. You feel me? And we looking at it like, yo, he's bringing Smack here for the fans of battle rap. You feel me? Regardless if anybody from the pit get on that shit. You feel me? I feel like you should not fight yo bringing that shit down here just for the city, period. You feel me? Yeah. And I know niggas understand what I'm saying, because it's just like with you. You feel me? Like, now you feel me? Like you didn't get the support that you needed from niggas on certain shit. You feel me? Like you kind of see, like, you feel me, that aspect of it, right?
But now, that's nothing new though.
Right. And you ain't the only person who said that before. And I heard other niggas say that they felt that way before, like they don't get the support they need on certain shit. You feel me? So I get that. Now think about it, that he's the same nigga, he went through the same shit. He feeling like, yo, niggas don't support me like that. You feel me? Like, and then you jump out there and then you say, yo, I'm gonna do something for the city, and then the first thing you do is you get into an argument with a nigga that you was cool with, that you was gonna put on. You know what I mean? And then it's like, all right, yo, you know what I mean? Like he got heated, and then you know once the cameras is on, you feel me, it's lights, camera, action time, he gonna turn up. Because at the end of the day, to the masses, more people know who Tay-Rock is than know who Rebel is. You know what I mean? More people know who Tay-Rock is right now than know who 6'8" is. You know what I mean? All I was hoping is that y'all niggas actually turn that opportunity into a way to capitalize. You know what I mean? Rebel got a battle coming up. You got a battle coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that shit don't sway or affect you no kind of way at this point. Like, don't take it like that shit really hurt you like that. You know what I mean? Because it really didn't.
I just feel like also he need to know how to talk to people too. I'm sorry. To me, because he need to know how to talk to people.
That been changed. You feel me? And you know, like a one-on-one conversation is gonna be different than, you know what I mean, in front of the crowd, because he can control whether he be around you or not.
And that's really all I wanted. You feel me? Because I was like, yo, the energy I'm feeling right now, I don't feel like I would feel this in real life. So how about we just have this conversation in real life? It wasn't on no tough guy shit. It wasn't on no fighting shit. It was just on some, bro, you can't mute me if I'm in front of you. I don't like that muting shit, you feel me? Because, like, if you being funny with, of course, that's one thing. But if you really, like, having a heated debate conversation with someone, you feel me, like a grown-ass adult, yo, why are you going to stop them in the middle of their conversation? You feel me? Like, not even let them get their point. That shows that you don't respect what they saying. And the disrespect, that's what causes tension. You feel me? That's why, you feel me, like, I started to, like, I'm like, hold up, yo, because you keep muting me, you feel me? I'm like, why you keep muting me? Like, you stopping me from talking. Like, you're not even letting me, you now responding to your own thoughts because you don't know what the fuck I was going to say. You feel me? So it's like, yo, it was just a lot of
I really feel like, you know, like you said, you was riding for your homies. You feel me? Like you was riding for the gang and shit, and then you got clipped in the process. You know what I mean? But if I was you, I wouldn't hold on to that shit like that. You feel me? Like I would feel some kind of way about not knowing why I got kicked out of the group. You feel me?
And I would feel some sort of way that I ain't get a call yet.
You know what I mean? But just know that whatever the situation is, the fans and there's other niggas in here that want to see 6'8" be a part of this shit. You feel me?
And the conversation needs to be had.
You can't have a pit right now without 6'8". You
Right.
feel me? Especially the lengths and the levels that you've been going to just to represent the pit. You feel me?
Yo, that means a lot. You feel me? Like, and like I said to you, like on the post like the other day, I'm like, yeah, like that type of like reassurance from the fans, it's like it's humbling and it mean a lot. And it just hurts sometimes that I don't feel that reciprocated from like the work, like from where I did that at. You feel me? Like, and like I said, this is just my personal, like, this just like a thought point of view. You feel me? This is no way me projecting. Like, I don't. Someone probably don't feel this way. You feel me? Somebody probably do. You feel me? But like certain things that I've seen, that I witnessed, that I put together. You feel me? It's like, nah, bro. It's like there's a clear difference, and I'm not the only one who see it. You feel me? People come to me with it, like, damn, bro, like, I didn't even know about this, is that, and the third. Why didn't X, Y, Z say? You feel me? Like, people bring that to me. I'm like, and then it gets me to think, like, damn, yo, like, why didn't, you feel me? Like, no one say nothing about that. You feel me? Like, that is kind of crazy to me, but it is what it is. You feel me? But
and it's communication, yo. It's like,
Right.
you know, it's a communication thing. Like maybe niggas didn't communicate with each other, and certain people didn't know what the fuck was what. You feel me? But I can't speak for them because I don't know what the fuck it is. But hopefully niggas will, you know, be watching this and figure that that's a conversation that they need to have and make right with you. You know what I mean? Because yeah, like you wanted, fuck that nigga. You one of the big dogs in this bitch right now. You feel me? Like you about to head on the RBE card. Niggas need to mob out and support you just like they about to go support Murder or his shit down in Virginia or whatever the fuck. Niggas need to promote your shit too and show niggas that you got the city behind you. Because that's always, like, that's what take niggas so long to get the fuck where we need to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the thing, you feel me? So it's like, now, like, and niggas don't look at it like if the shit was like the be flipped and I just run with being alone, you feel me? Because then if I run with just being alone, I look like, you feel me, not to throw no shade, but I look like I'm pulling a prep or a danger or something like that, you feel me? I look like I'm doing that. You feel me? Like if I just be like, all right, word, niggas ain't, you feel me? Niggas ain't riding for me. You feel me? If I start riding for people who show me they riding for me, then you feel me? It's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers who ain't gonna be screaming their name no more. You feel me? Like a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? And once you tell me I'm part of something, and I make my allegiance to that, I ride for you. Feel me? Like the new DMV shit, I was riding for that shit when I first, you feel me, got on the All-Star card. You feel me? Like that shit was in my bio. I was screaming that shit, hashtagging that shit everywhere. You feel me? Like, and then I was vocal about that a minute ago. I was like, yo, no one else is screaming this new DMV shit. Everybody else just still doing the, you feel me, like Maryland, Virginia, Richmond. Like everything's still separate. And once again, I'm a nigga who's from all those areas. You feel me? Like I'm from the 804 and the 410. Outside of battle rap, that is nowhere close to the DMV. Those are not considered the DMV areas. I'm screaming new DMV. You feel me? Like it's, I don't know, it's just a reciprocation, you feel me? This shit just don't be there with a lot of shit, but I be trying to thug it out and show that, you feel me, I'm a troop, I'm a team, I'm a Marine, you feel me? Like, I thug this shit
that's
out.
That's why a lot of shit don't happen, bro. Like, and it's just, I don't know if it's just the mentality and niggas overall, and that's why only, like, certain niggas end up making it out because they find the people that move like how they move, and they make shit happen with them niggas. You feel me? Like, you can't take everybody with you. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? You gotta have your team. You still gotta like rep. You gotta like try to please everybody without trying to like please everybody. You feel me?
Right.
Like still rep what you rep. You feel me? Rep what you love. You feel me? And then the niggas that did show you love, they be the ones that you reach back out and try to help, or like the niggas that's working like how you working, and y'all can conglomerate in the end and build like a super team. You feel me? Like that's my idea, really, yo, is to have like 2-3 niggas, well, like 3-4 niggas from the pit. You feel me? That just go on like a tour from league to league and just whip niggas' asses and put on like that. You feel me? Like that shit would be fire. You feel me?
No, it's very, very doable. It's very obtainable, yo.
Right. Just like how K-Shine and Rex went on that tour where they was going to every league and, you know, filming the battles and whipping niggas' asses and have, you know what I mean? Even if it was just 5 one-rounders. You know what I mean? That's how I seen Rex and Young Yo battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the shit that made me be like, oh shit, yo, this shit is lit. You know what I mean? Like I want to get back into this shit now. You know, because I saw all the old battles. I seen the Mooks and you know what I mean? Like all of that old shit. But those was the battles that I haven't stopped watching it since then. You know what I mean? For me. like consistently having watched. Right, so I feel like that would be a major part in niggas. But yo, you gotta have like some type of allegiance, yo. Like I feel like niggas will show up to the pit events, you know what I mean? Pop in the group, talk shit, you know what I mean? But when it come time to show out and show up, you see the same faces. You feel me? Or depending on who battling on the card or who gonna show up and support. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that, yo. Like, it really shouldn't, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know everybody ain't got it like that or whatever the case may be too, yo. But if y'all niggas don't start trying to do something, yo, like.
Yo, but it's all about communication. You feel me? And like, you feel me? That's why when it comes to trips, like I didn't do this trip on purpose for multiple reasons. Like, the battle coming up for the 27th, I didn't do it, but. Normally, like, if an OT trip or something pops up, you know, someone will go in the doghouse, you feel me? Like, if you guys are not in the doghouse, that needs to be, you feel me, you reprimand it immediately. But, like, there'll be a post in the doghouse saying that, hey, OT trip coming up, like, who trying to ride, you feel me? Like, and say niggas post a date probably, like, a month in advance, you feel me? Enough time, you got kids, get your affairs in order, take off of work, save up some bread. Hey, if you know you're not about to have the bread, like, hey, I can put in gas money for this, but I ain't gonna have my ticket at the door. Hey, two people can put up for half your ticket each. You feel me? Like, all right, yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. We got that. You feel me? Simple shit like that. You feel me? And with the bigger number, you feel me? It's easier to do because shit would just be cheaper. You feel me? It's simple math. You feel me? It's very, very simple math, and it should be enjoyable. Like, yo, I've been booked down to Atlanta for the last year and a half. I've gone to Atlanta probably like 6 times within the last year and a half. You feel me? Since I started like the bullpen tournament, like right after the Crucible. But yeah, yo, like every time niggas go down there, it's lit. You feel me? Niggas, you know, set up shop. We be safe. You feel me? Have a great time. You feel me? Great battles. The event's lit. You feel me? You get to do a bunch of networking, you feel me? You be rubbing shoulders, you feel me? Having these conversations.
You going to Atlanta on some battle rap shit and fuck around and get spins on the radio and some other shit.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? You running to the most craziest entities just being in these venues sometimes, you feel me? Like digital creators, you feel me? People for commercials, you feel me? People who do modeling and shit like that, people for music. And it's crazy, you feel me? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And I just want that for everybody. I want that for everybody, you feel me? Like everybody needs to come out and experience that. Not just, you know, of course, for, you know, supporting, you feel me, whoever's on the card and shit, but, yo, you're going to benefit from the trip as well. It's also a personal investment on your part, too.
Right, yo, like, go out there and network, yo, you fuck around and get a bag just from popping out, you feel me?
That's a fact.
Niggas keep telling y'all that. Yo, stop being too fucking proud and, yo, too clicky to reach out to a nigga and be like, hey, yo, your next battle, yo, can I roll with you out there, whoop-de-woo? You feel me? Just to see what it's like or whatever. A nigga will fuck around and let you rock. You know what I mean? Like,
I drive down to Atlanta. I drive, you feel me? And I cop a rental. Ain't nothing to cop a bigger rental, more heads. You feel me? Split up the driver time even more. You feel me? Cheaper on the gas. You feel me? Like, yo, like, and we cop a big Airbnb. You feel me? Like, every single time, it be lit.
Squad up.
Squad the fuck up, yo. But niggas gotta fucking come together, yo.
Squad up.
Support your fucking home team artists, yo, at the end of the day, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you had to do that, yo, but
they're not gonna do it till it's popular to do it, though, yo. That's
true.
And then niggas gonna be looking back like, yo, like, why should I, you know what I mean? Why the fuck should I
do it anyway?
You know what I mean? Help you out now. You wasn't with me when I was making that move, you feel me? And then you wrong for that. You know what I mean? But as you can see in the comments, niggas is rocking with you. Niggas is with the shit. You feel me?
Right.
So you already know, yo, like I said, yo, like you got niggas here who had no clue what the fuck was going on. You feel me? It looked like, you know what I mean? You just fell back.
Yeah.
You know? And like, I mean, I'm glad you got to, you know, clear the air on that shit and let niggas know, you feel me, like what it is with the 8, yo, because you a star around this bitch, you feel me?
Yes.
Niggas definitely need to, you know, have your presence in the pit. So whatever it is,
thinking like, wait,
you feel me? I'm just glad. I'm glad that you not, you know what I mean, on some other shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, fuck them niggas. You feel me? Niggas carried me like this, with this, like that. You know what I mean? Like, you still willing to have a conversation.
Yeah, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, probably a year ago, like the mindset I had a year ago, I probably would have been like on that type of time a little bit more for real. Like I said, I'm very, very transparent. You feel me? I wear my heart on my sleeve. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like, you feel me? That's just, I'm a die that way. You feel me? So, but lately, I've been trying to, you know, like, take a step back. You feel me? Like, check myself before, like, really diving out there. You feel me? Doing my hot Kanye rants, you feel me? My hot takes and shit like that. You feel me? I'm very famous for that. I've been trying to, like, dial back on that and really, like, process everything a little bit more. And to be fair, I still feel slighted. You feel me? I still feel like, you feel me, like I've been wrong. You feel me? Like, not to a high degree, but like some shit, I'm like, yo, come on, yo. Like, that shit was unacceptable, you feel me? But, like, it just comes with the, you know, maturity enough to, like, you know what, but I for the sake of the future, you feel me, I want to have a conversation, you feel me? And I just, like, today, I just joined the group, like, an hour ago, you feel me? Like, right before y'all started the live. I've been out the group since. You feel me? Since that day. So, like, I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Like, that, y'all the reason why I'm back in the group. You feel me? Like, I've been out the group for real. But I definitely been in the hyperbolic time chamber for Craig Lamar. You feel me? Like, it's definitely about to be. Y'all see the Vegeta. You feel me? Like, I got the whole Vegeta right now.